What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a couple weeks since I last posted a video, and I apologize for that. Mainly it was just because of me losing my daily driver and spending the past 2 weeks or so running around trying to find a car to replace it and dealing with insurance, all that stuff. It hasn't been fun, but we're on the home stretch and I have a car picked out for my next daily driver, and I cannot be happier. It's going to be so much better than what my old car was, and I cannot be happier. So hope you guys are looking forward to that. Today is going to be a monumental day for the Soarer, as you can probably tell in the title. We are going to be starting a single turbo conversion on the car, and you guys can see the gigantic box behind me. I have all the stuff in there that we should need to get it going. So I'm sure some of you guys could have hinted to this. I had said that we were going to be doing some power modifications to the car, and since my turbos are 30 years old and hurt, they're in a big need of replacement. Hope you guys are excited. Let's head down to Jimmy's shop. As much as I enjoy driving this car, I am very, very excited to get back into another daily driver. This car is fun around town, but for long drives like this, it's not very fun. Should, fingers crossed, hopefully be next week, and I can have it and reveal it to you guys. So I'm very excited for this one. Also, for 2020, I quit vaping. I threw it in the garbage yesterday, and I'm done. I'm not going to be doing it anymore. It's bad for you, and I'm just kind of over it. I've been doing it since sophomore year of high school, which is that's about 7 years now, and it's time to quit. I'm done, so. All right, everyone, we just got to Jimmy's shop. I got some stuff to take inside. All right, so as you guys know, my car has been sitting in Jimmy's shop for a few weeks. Thank you, Jimmy, for letting me keep it here.
Sorry, it's all dusty.
No, don't worry about it, dude. The main reason why I wanted to keep it here was Justin is right down the street, so just in case I have anything that I need fabricated, he's a stone's throw away, and it just kind of would make this whole process easier. Second reason, Jimmy's knowledgeable of 1Js. I'm still very new to them, obviously. So this is gonna be kind of just a first experience for me. And yeah, we did a turbo kit on the Civic, but it's not gonna be anywhere near as similar to this. This is gonna be much better and not eBay. So yeah, so basically, where's the thingy? Everything on this side of the engine has to come out.
Yeah, I mean, luckily your car's really clean, so you don't have to worry about seized bolts or anything.
Right.
Which is really nice. It's not too bad. The only bad part is, like, this thing's longer than me, which means you have to, like...
It's a nightmare to get in here. It sucks. So we're going to get the car aired up, and I'm just gonna, like, just go in a frenzy of just unbolting and
remove everything on this side of the engine.
Everything's got to come out. So I know you guys want to see what kind of turbo I got. Now, I know Jimmy has the Garrett GTX 3071R Gen 2 on his S13 with the 1J in it, and it barks, boy. So when I was down at Adam's open house, I traded some work, and he gave me one of his turbos. So huge shout out to you, Adam. I know you don't watch my videos, but either way.
I didn't watch mine either.
I'm just gonna say huge shout out. So here is the turbo. It's taken apart right now, but it is a brand new Garrett GTX 3071R
Super core.
And it was going to be for his R32, but he switched to a different type
3076, I think.
Yeah, I believe he went to that. So we traded some work, and I got a brand new turbo out of it. So that's awesome.
It's terrifying how they balance. Look at how it's cut to be balanced. Look how scary that looks. It looks like some dude with a flapper wheel just went to town on that thing.
It's crazy.
But yeah, no, this thing's awesome. A lot of guys think that they need big ass turbos on these things.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, if you have a bigger turbo, you can make more top end power. You know, as long as you keep the boost higher, the engine will last longer.
Yeah.
But these things have a strong bottom end. Even the stock head gasket and studs are pretty strong. And the non-VVTi version, with a lack of VVTi, you lose a lot of low ends, like a ton.
Yeah.
So putting a smaller turbo on, especially something that's so efficient as a Garrett, it really kind of brings the whole map alive. Because I know you don't want this like, you don't want to feel like you're Honda.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Where it's
That
like
thing
nothing,
out there
nothing.
is the laggiest car I've driven.
Exactly. And
And
non-VVTi cars tend to be laggy, so
yeah,
I think
it's just like a non-VTEC car. It's
exactly.
basically the same thing on a smaller scale.
Exactly. So I think having the smaller, more efficient turbo is really, really. And you know what? These things sound sick.
Yeah, they do.
They sound like hair dryers. They're so obnoxious.
I've
Like,
been
I thought
listening
mine
to
was
yours
fun.
on track, and it's great. So.
Yeah. And then I know Mike's gonna run no wall-off valve, so it's just
No, it's fuckable off valve. It's gonna get all the good noises. So now,
if you guys are commenting, you should have got a Borg Warner. Go away. Stop.
so I guess let the time lapse begin. I'm just gonna start taking stuff out of here.
Get those pretty little fingers dirty, Mike.
So I just wanted to show this. Back last winter, I think, at the end of last winter, I put this oil catch can in the Soarer to try and minimize blow-by, and we just popped it open. And actually, so at the time, I didn't know if my twin turbos were bad, so I wanted to do this to fix the situation if it was there. And there is literally nothing in here. So that tells me that my my turbos were actually bad. So we're gonna continue on.
Look at that baby little outlet.
I know.
Oh my god. Like,
Hold on, I gotta do a comparison.
Thumb.
real quick.
look at this. I don't know if you can see my thumb in here, guys. It's the size of my thumb. One thumb?
All right, so I've gotten all the easy stuff off, but this is where it gets difficult because now I got to get everything that I got here off, but in the back over here, since good old thing's a goddamn twin turbo. So yeah, I got to get back in there, and I don't know if you guys can see. There's a flange right in there that I got to take 2 bolts off of, and then I got to take 2 bolts off down here. And that will all come off, and that includes the factory blow-off valve. So, yep, it's kind of cool. It's the first time of me doing this, and it's a learning experience. It's a Rudnickism right there. We were trying so hard to not touch the paint, but we almost got all of the intake stuff off. The back one was just being a bitch.
Could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of tripod video in this video, so I apologize for that. It's just how this is gonna be.
Yeah.
We gotta take
we
all
go.
this stuff out.
Oh, that one's not oily at all.
Wow.
Dude, your turbos actually feel mint.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder.
Oh, alright.
Here we go. You get
go.
to see
The
the twins. On
twins.
Jay-Z.
Ooh, look at the twins.
Wow. Did you get yourself?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, look at those ugly little bitches.
not really much to see there. Just a really weird looking manifold. And
Sorry. Yeah.
so there's your coolant feeds, and oh my god, this looks ancient.
Looks like.
Alright, so we got to the point where we're pretty much done with up top here, except for a couple coolant lines. Now we have to go under the car and pretty much get everything from under. Battery's dead, so we are charging the jump pack. So we're gonna get food while it's charging. Then when we get back, hopefully we can get this thing up in the air and take these turbos out, because I don't want to just do this and then go home. I want to make sure that we actually get these old things out. So about 2/3 of the way there, I would say.
hours later.
How long has it been since you
Dude.
filmed last?
Probably 3 hours.
Okay,
3 hours at least.
There's probably an easy way of doing this where you just like have to remove one thing and you can get to everything.
Yeah.
That's not how we did it. We tried to remove everything.
Yeah.
We'd get to removing it. There'd be one bolt that would prevent that thing from moving. So then we would move on to the next piece.
Which also had one bolt.
That would prevent us from getting them off. And so we've been one bolt away countless times on this whole thing.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where we basically separated everything.
Yeah.
And we just tried to bend it out of the way. So the rear turbo should come.
All these hard lines and everything have been such a pain.
All right. Well, there's a coolant line right there holding us up.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Over here trying to increase my CPM. He's out here swearing. Don't tempt me. Stop it. I've been a full day now without vaping. It's tough.
You know what's also tough? That Fitbit boy.
Oh boy. All right. One spoolie boy.
Well, Mike, there you go. Single turbo converted.
That's it.
That's it. Mod's done.
Oh,
here.
there you go.
There's that. Oh, that was double gasket in the factory.
Yep.
One gasket. Two gasket.
Well, at least now we got some room.
Yeah. Finally.
One way or another.
Just had to take the whole god dang thing apart.
All right.
When in doubt.
Last couple bends. Was it snap that oil feed?
Oh,
There it is.
there it is. Okay.
Give me that nightmare.
It's a
Look
boy.
at this thing is a nightmare. I am beyond glad to get rid of that.
What's crazy is we took everything off, and that bolt on the manifold is still hard to get to. Isn't that ridiculous?
It is. It is crazy.
That's it.
The last piece.
Here's your stupid manifold.
You know what's really weird? This is a look at that JDM Leaf, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, huh?
The end of the manifold. That's weird. But all that is done.
Oh, you know what time it is? Time to test fit your manifold, your new one.
Ooh, yeah.
Unboxing time.
Unboxing time. Unboxing time. As you guys know, Jimmy runs CX on his S13, and
I love it. It's great. It's a great piece.
it works.
It works really
phenomenally. And so after he did that, I had confidence in the product, so I went with
CX sounds questionable,
yes.
but they've really outdone themselves on this generation of parts. Yeah.
For sure. So here's the manifold.
Bingo!
Woo!
Yeah, that's a hot piece right there. That's a big old turbs piece. Wow. That's crazy. So yeah, these are really hot looking. I mean, they use really nice stick tubing.
Yeah.
Big flanges, everything. I've had mine on my same. So mine's the same thing. Just the flange fits VVTi.
Yeah.
And dude, I have that thing hanging off there, no supports, downpipe bashed in the ground.
Yeah.
Haven't cracked it yet. So, and I think they're warranty anyway. So
That's sick.
let's
Let's
see.
throw it on.
Okay, it's a snug fit.
All right. Here's
Move that. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Single turbo manifold.
Awesome.
That's freaking dope.
Still a lot of stuff that obviously
Still a
has
lot
to be
of
done.
stuff.
A lot of lines to be cut and rerouted.
Honestly, it's not too
And-
bad. So we have to run coolant lines, which we can literally run straight off here. It doesn't
Yeah.
got to be some in-and fittings. And then the oil drain and feed, which there's already on the blocks. Mike just has to swipe it,
Yeah.
swipe.
We just kind of wanted to get all this situated
And the turbo's not even bolted to the hot side. So just
Right.
picture the turbo.
pretty turbo on the top there.
Mike, actually, I have a spare turbo.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
okay,
goes up,
cool.
yeah.
He told me not to look. Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's an HX35.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
The guy who sold it to me for, I only paid like $1,200.
Dude, that's sick.
Here we go.
I almost tripped over some alternators. Damn.
Yeah, not bad. It's very similar in size. It gives you an idea, right?
Yeah. So where are we putting the belt? Where are we routing the
It's
belt,
Bluetooth,
dude?
baby.
Oh.
Woo! Yo, come see how the single turbo looks.
Woo! That's nasty.
All right.
Yeah. How many amps it got?
About like 20.
Like 20
amps.
About like 36.
20 pounds of amps. Sounds like a lot of amps.
Man, look at the size of the pulley on this bad boy.
Would you look at that?
Would you just look at it?
Would you look at it?
Is that Jackson Racing? So all jokes aside, wow. So all jokes aside, I'm gonna order the oil feed kit for the turbo, and then obviously we get all the hardware to put the turbo together, and then we can bolt up the turbo, run the lines, and everything like that.
And then you
Thankfully,
get a downpipe made from Justin.
yeah,
And then he stock injectors.
Yeah.
Just up the boost a little bit, and you should be able to turn the boost up until the stock injectors are maxed out. So you should be able to get like 340 horsepower.
I would love that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You guys have to understand that this car is built to look nice, sound nice, and now it's going to drive nice. But I don't need it to be insane because, as you guys have seen, I have...
This is maintenance.
Yes,
This
it
is
is.
just
It
maintenance.
is. These turbos are 30 years old and they're bad.
Oh yeah, they're
So
bad.
we needed to swap these out definitely.
Unless someone's looking for twin turbos, these are
Then
good.
they're fine.
Yeah, they're
They're
fine.
great. They work perfectly. They work perfectly.
It's just like something with this car. It didn't work. You know?
It just didn't work, but it'll work for you.
Yeah.
It's like $1,000 or best offer.
Yeah, as is.
Yeah, Obio.
Yeah. So when I came down here, I initially was thinking about just coming down, showing all the product that I bought, and talking about how stoked I am, and maybe getting a little bit of work done.
All of that.
No, you didn't. You helped out.
No,
big
because
time.
let's just get to wrenching. You're like, but we'll do it later.
Yeah. So we just kind of felt like jumping right in, which was good, and it worked out great because pulling these is an absolute nightmare, and we're done, and we already got our new turb ski on there, so I'm hyped. But we were able to get a crap ton done today.
Tongue twister.
And I'm stoked. So I need to go home. I'm gonna order all of the parts, and when they get in, we can come back down and continue working on all this. Get all the lines plumbed up for the turbo, assemble the turbo because I still need to do that, and then after that, I mean, it's just
Party time, man.
pretty much. And then we just I know the kit came with a downpipe, but if Justin can make a better one, then
You're not wrong.
I'm not. I know he can make a better
Yeah,
one,
we all know you can make it better.
but if it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, then I will be calling Justin.
Mike's excited. We're all excited. This is gonna be amazing. I'm super
Yeah.
pumped for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna end the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the lack of videos for the past 2 weeks. The whole crashing car thing,
Winner,
and
bitch.
winner, and
Did you
everything.
tell him about the new whip?
I told them.
You told him about the
that
new
I'm
whip?
Getting a new whip, but
You haven't told him about the new whip? Okay.
they'll hopefully by next week I
Stay
should
excited.
have it. It's gonna be awesome.
I don't want to jinx it on you, but
Down payment's put. Down payment's done, so I know I'm getting it. It'll be fun. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are stoked for the turbo setup, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
peace.